I smell like granola all the time, all the time. If I can provide a product that is healthy and uses whole foods, like foods that I can see and know that they came out of the ground, then I don't know, I think I'm doing a good thing. Hi, I'm Nekisia Davis. I'm the founder of Early Bird Foods here in Brooklyn, New York, and we make granola. We make it with olive oil. Yummy! Yum! Yummers! When I first started making granola, I had no intention of starting a company. It's like the accidental company. Okay, so we're gonna make a batch of granola. So start with the oats, building block of granola. In creating this granola recipe and seeing the reviews and the madness that was, at least on my foodie friends front, the madness that was happening with them was just, I don't know, you just can't pass an opportunity like that up. And I just thought, what if I can do something with this? What if I can have my own company and work for myself and create something that's really mine? I mean, it was crazy. I didn't even know that it was that good. I mean, I knew it was good, but the reaction, and I guess the rest of the granola on the market is so different and just made with such a different philosophy that mine really stood out. And I use raw nuts and raw seeds because they're gonna get toasted anyway, so I don't wanna buy something that's already been salted because I wanna control kind of the level of the salt. So these are raw sunflower seeds. It's a lot of hard work, but it's really rewarding. Pumpkin seeds. Beautiful. Here we go. Lots of delicious pecans. All right, this is coconut. A lot of the texture and like the really yummy, like part of the yummy oiliness comes from the coconut. I'm an olive oil user. I use it on everything. I make toast in the morning, I put olive oil on it, and then I put jelly. I make pancakes, and sometimes I put olive oil and powdered sugar. I mean, it's good. It's a fruit. It's a really delicious oil. So I thought, well, I'll try to make granola with it. So the olive oil I use is kind of one of the green varietals of olive. It's more fruity, so it goes nicely with all the sweeter stuff. So when I started testing the granola with olive oil, it was an immediate hit for me. It had this really amazing depth of flavor that you don't find a lot with other granola, and just this really like beautiful richness, and I loved it. So olive oil has just always been kind of the really beautiful, rich, like savory undertone of Early Bird granola that I can't do without. This is a secret. You can't see this part. I am just adding the salt. There, that's my secret. And then when it's salted perfectly, it's like it all falls into place. And it's just this perfect like balance of savory and sweet and texture. And anyway, I'm always about finding that perfect balance in food. I didn't like reinvent the wheel, I just made it taste really delicious. Okay, so basically we're just scooping the granola out onto the tray. Well, right now Early Bird has 4 flavors. The first and the original is Farmhand's Choice, which is made with pecans. That's my personal favorite. And then we have Jubilee, which is pistachio and sour cherry, which seems to be a Brooklyn favorite. And then there's the Aloha, which is macadamia nut with dried mango. And then the newest is Chocodoodle-Doo, which is dark chocolate from New News Chocolates in Brooklyn, and coconut. On a normal week, we'll make somewhere around maybe 300 or 350 bags. Last week we had a really busy week, and I made around 600 bags. But usually we hover somewhere around 300 to 400 bags a week. Now into the oven. The sourcing of the ingredients for the granola, I win some battles and I lose some battles. There are a lot of things that go into granola that are grown a really far away. So what I try to do is I try to buy organic when I can afford it, And then as many things as I can buy locally, I do. You won't find any preservatives or additives or any junk in my product. Everything is good, everything's good for you, and there are a lot of like good fats, and I feel good about that. We bake our granola in tiny batches, as you can see. Crunchy, salty, sweet, slow roasted. Early bird granola serves up a tasty and toothsome treat. Toothsome, like who uses that word? It's great. I would say the message that Early Bird is trying to get out there is for people to eat real food, whole food. I mean, if you can't identify every ingredient in what you're eating, you probably shouldn't be eating it. So sweet, savory, crunchy, crispy, people just are really surprised by the texture and like what's happening in their mouth, because granola can be really cardboardy and bland, and mine's not. It's just like flavor explosion. It's like my baby. It is still a baby, it's a year old, but yeah, it's mine. And I've put no blood, but definitely sweat and tears into Early Bird. I think that I have a palate that really recognizes like that perfect balance. So maybe the secret is it right here. My mouth. It's mine. That's why it's so good.